So you know how to access the course material, you know how to do basic course navigation, so we need to talk about the online homework. To access the online homework, you need to take and go to any one of the assignments because it is embedded into the Canvas course. So you're never going to see it off of a Macmillan site. It's going to be only accessible through this course. So when you do this, and you again, because everything is out of or navigated through the content, if you go to content for exam one, and then you do your lecture assignments, because again, this is where our assignments are. First thing is Achieve login. When you do your Achieve login, it's going to open in a new window. Obviously, I have an account, so it's going to take me straight to my personal account. But at this point, this is where you take and you put in your information, and this will allow you to access all of the material. So here, all of the assignments that you are going to have are going to be accessible here. You can either go through in this order and do what the assignments are, or you can go back to the chapter one lecture assignments and go through them one by one. And with a note, there's quite a few. There's how to register for it. There is extra credit. So go through, you should be able to take, and any one of these will get you started. After you've started and you've gotten these going, you're going to take and start doing your assignments here. And your assignments are going to be either how to use Achieve, and these are very helpful, or the actual material. So the material comes in two different forms. In the Achieve, again, this is our online software. Macmillan is the vendor. Two different sets of homeworks. One is like a quiz, and that's just what they call it. The other is, quote, a homework. Walking through both of them. If we take a look at the homework, and again, this is going to be my site, not yours, so it's not going to look at the same way that yours does. So I'll go into the student preview. If you look at the student preview on this, it is just going to give you a series of questions. Note with Macmillan, always scroll all the way down because sometimes there's stuff sort of hidden underneath that you can't see on your screen. And you're going to go through and you're going to just take and you're going to answer whatever the question is. When you're done, you're going to check your answer. If it is incorrect with a note, you will start to lose credit. So be careful on this one. You won't lose a lot of credit, but you will lose a little. You have unlimited attempts, but make sure that you take and you think about what you're doing before you go ahead and you submit it. So those are what the homework looks like. The quizzes are a little different, and you may want to, in fact, do the quizzes first. Um, and I don't know that you're going to have to figure that one out. So if we go back and instead of looking at that homework, we look at the quiz. Um, the quiz here is just a different set of assignments in the Achieve program. So if I go to chapter one quiz, numbers and measurements, it just is a different sort of way of looking at things. It breaks it into the section and it just asks you a series of questions. The ebook is available. Looking at this, you can always get a hint on this one, or you can show the answer. You need to get a certain number of points to get full credit. You will lose a bit of credit if you keep getting the wrong answer, but at the end of the day, you should be able to get full credit if you do the entire assignment. So those are what the Achieve assignments look like. And there are also a couple of extra credit assignments that are embedded in that one as well. So when you do those, and particularly look at the extra credit because it helps you walk through how to use Achieve, because of course it's its own platform, it's got its own interface, and it can be a little fussy. All right, so that is your Achieve. Make sure you keep track of the due dates. And again, the best way to keep track of the due dates is to look at the calendar within Canvas.